I just started the stream and we're ready to go.
Groovy.
Take it away.
Despite the fact that Gothak had a sudden attraction to Bone Claw, that thing was too ugly to let it live, so we start beating on it, and it's clearly not amused. Particularly, it's not amused with Goliath, so it grapples him, which seems to the rest of us like a recipe for dying quickly, but the damn thing just doesn't want to get hit. How is something so huge and hideous so damn dodgy? And an asshole, because as it turns out, he keeps trying to snuff the light out. The dragon, for one, thinks this is probably so it can chew on Gothak without witnesses, but well, no, that's not what it's looking for. I failed a throw, which is shocking to the rest of us. It halves my health, and then it snuffs out the other torch. And of course, guess what? That damn thing can teleport in the dark because he's an asshole. So he appears in the other room. Sid sings a song of beating and starts missing anyway. Krago goes full Lord of Light and sets his battle axe on fire. And at that point, I'd just had it. So I walked into the other room after chugging a healing potion, hit it with my battle axe, and thank heavens the damn thing died and dropped a lot of loot for its trouble. But we have other things to do. So we go to catch the children. And the monk, of course, has done it again. He started yelling about you know what to the dawn, that's what, and he wants the children to consider the dawn. They try to run for it, but Krager, smartly, if you recall from a few times ago, had blockaded the other door through which they were going to attempt to escape. Oscar, because he's quick and sneaky, pins them in the room and we surround them. Nate, Squidly, and Jenks tell us that we can have that stone because it's freaky, man. Sid is still yelling and is now popping kids on the ears with his quarterstaff, admonishing them to go to temple. Nah, man, fuck the dawn, says one. We don't get up before noon. Here comes the quarterstaff again. Vamir reaches under the rocking chair where he's found the stone, and as he's withdrawing his hand, the rocking chair bites him. A mimic, of course. So, now we have to go into combat again. We get done with that. We've got the stone. We felled a rocking chair, and we decided that we should probably be taking a long rest. Because we have a lot of loot to look at, we're all pretty hurt, and Vamir's still displeased that a chair bit him. So he goes about identifying all of the magical objects that we found, and he attunes himself to the Stone of Galore, which may or may not be a good idea, and he gets vision in his head that the door requires 3 keys. Do you want to do your own dramatic reading of your vision?
Sure. Mira sees a set of giant rune-carved doors deep beneath the surface of the city. A beam of sunlight strikes the center of the doors, and a dwarf pours out a cask of ale that sinks into the stone. The dwarf waves his hands, mutters a word, and turns invisible, and the doors grind open. He is gripped by a sensation of flying forward through misty flashes of chambers and corridors before arriving in a grand hall. At its center is a mountain of treasure, and curled atop it is the slumbering form of a golden dragon. The dragon's eye snaps open, and the vision shatters.
And thus, we go to bed.
Awesome. So as you guys are resting here, you hear whistles and like marching footsteps, and the door that led out to the alleyway comes bursting open.
What, alley?
And that
We
door.
probably have maps about now.
We're in the sewer.
Oh, I reshared it.
Yay!
Came up immediately.
Yeah, so this door, remember this door up here where I pointed the arrow to? That's the door that
Yes.
led out to the alley. And you hear rushing footsteps and marching really fast, like double time, and whistles going off.
Those the cops.
And
Now, boys.
the doors come busting open, and you see this. And the one captain there, you guys recognize as he comes down the steps. And he says, "Don't move. Nobody move. Nobody move."
Ah!
And then you see these guys coming
Where's
up
the
behind the captain. And you recognize the 3 little urchins. Jenks, Nate, and Squidly. And the captain Heistus Daggett, I think is his name, right? Yeah, you recognize him from the warehouse. Remember that?
Yep.
And Staggett turns around to Nate and gives him a little pouch of coin, and the three urchins run off.
We just
So let me remove them from the combat tracker.
Oh, good. There's a combat
Did
tracker
we-
for this.
I hate those
Nate.
kids.
So-
do I belong on this map?
Yeah, you're on the map. You were. Where were
I was
you?
in the jail cell.
You were. Yeah,
meditating.
you were. They stuck you in that room, didn't they?
They sure
Well,
did.
I mean,
yeah.
he was
There you are.
Thank you.
You were meditating in there. So as Staggett turns around and hands the children the little coin purse, he says, "Well done, children. Now run along. We'll handle this business." And he turns back around to you and he says, "I am hereby placing you all under arrest. You will hand over all your weapons and anything that may harm someone."
We have a Goliath. This is gonna be fun.
Have
That
you
was
ever
out
been
of
battering
character.
rammed to death?
We
Yeah.
did. We did just give you a battering ram.
Yeah, I'm still meditating in the closet. You guys figure this stuff out.
do I still roll the religion?
Sergeant, we seem to be slightly out of touch with current events. What's going on?
You are under arrest for disturbing the peace and
Sergeant Stack.
damage of property.
Probably just pissed him off.
Well, hold on. Can I make like a charisma check for that? With the Grey
Oh.
Hands medallion, I get advantage.
Right.
Also, isn't there like a stairway inside of our little stairs here? Like an up? I see an up.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, I'd
That
rather
was a-
talk our way out of this.
That was a dead end.
You sure it was a dead end?
Yep. It was a locked door, chained shut.
Don't we have a battering ram?
Yes, we do.
You can try to escape, but do you see how many city guard are there? And would you
All I
want to
see
do
is
charisma
large
check?
packets of experience. Yes.
Packets.
Who's asking for it?
Let
Vermeer.
Vermeer is trying to make a persuasion check with the City Watch, which means that because of his Grey Hands token, he gets advantage on that check.
You're doing persuasion.
Yes. To get him to tell us what the heck is going on, why we're being arrested, and yeah. All right. Am I getting advantage on that one?
Yep, I clicked advantage. He tells you you're being arrested for disturbing the peace, damage of property, and investigation of murder.
We damaged property. What property?
There's a big hole in Sally's roof, and you were observed running across the
Who's
rooftops. Sally the Halfling. She's reported it.
We were.
And we have
chasing-
a number of eyewitnesses that place you at the scene of the crime.
Yes, that was collateral damage in our pursuit of fiends that were loose in the city.
All the while, you're being placed under arrest, and you will have your day in court. Hand over your
Oh, well,
weapons.
as long as we have our day in court.
Yes, you're being placed under arrest. Hand over your weapons.
No.
Guards, search them.
Whoa,
Just
here.
so everybody knows,
I hand over my
I am
sword.
totally willing to do this.
I am thrown down. Humans are my favorite enemy.
No, guys, come on.
We
This-
kill demons inside the city. We kill mimics. We save the little morons who he just paid off from the mimics and the bone snaps. Screw these guys. We have only helped the city.
And we will be exonerated for that. As long as we play along.
Should we?
Yeah,
Work
Should
within
we
the
be
system. Come on.
everything I've seen is that the system is broken and we aren't going to get a fair day in court because the nobles control these idiots.
The city.
Well, you
is
also
the
remember
nobles.
Staggett is the one that let you guys go earlier too.
And we have Paul with the Temple of Lathander and the Black Staff.
Staff. And we were technically on business for the Black Staff.
I'm just waking up, guys. What is going on? Why? Hello, Mr. Guard Person.
You should probably hand over your stick, Sid. I hand over my sword.
You can have my stick.
And who has the Stone of Galore? That was
Vermeer.
Vermeer.
Vermeer has it.
And the guard is searching Vermeer, and he finds the Stone of Galore.
Yeah, but Vermeer is handing his stuff over. He doesn't need to search him like it's sketchy.
Yeah, I'm the
Right.
one playing nice and telling everyone to play along.
But the guard was told to search you.
Oh.
So he finds the Stone of Galore, and he brings it over to Staggett. Staggett holds it, examines it, comes back over to Vermeer and gives it back to him. It is but a trinket. You may hold on to it. And then he comes back over here.
So, are we supposed to remove these things from our inventory?
No, you go ahead and hold on to them. Just everybody's handed over
That's
their
all mine.
weapons and all your personal belongings. So in your inventory, what you have left is what you're wearing, pretty much, without any
Okay.
weapons, just your clothes. And he rounds everybody up, and let me close this map. Open the other map. Make it smaller.
I look at the Goliath and say, I'm impressed they had guardsmen big enough to handle our weapon.
I'm not sure they do.
Probably took
Depends if they
two
can
of
make it
them.
all the way back on their own.
They're carrying
Probably
the
took
ram
two of
for
them to carry
Good
it.
for them.
Probably took 2 of them to carry it.
And all right, let me put you guys on this map. Two to a cell. And who is this? Hold on. Let me switch these. You guys should have a new map now.
Oh, cool! I get my own cell.
Yep, Vermeer. What happened? Vermeer is
Where's Kaz? Oh, I see her now. Okay.
lock the tokens down.
Oh, god damn.
So, Krager, we haven't talked
Deleting
about
the
this in a
foes?
while, but how do you feel about the Dawn lately? I mean, have you noticed any changes in your life since
I
you've
see it
considered
every morning
Dawn
when I wake up.
Dawn-based approach? Yeah. So how does it make you feel? And do you feel like you have new opportunities every day? we
For
got nothing.
breakfast.
Ah, so cool. Me too. I love the dawn breakfast. And then I think about the dawn, and then when it's noon, I'm getting ready for tomorrow's dawn. This is gonna be so much fun. It's like Dawn Camp.
All right.
Oh no.
Hey, you're in a cell with Kaz. You're good.
Can we make windows so I can see the Dawn?
I
Trying to
Make
find all
windows,
my
make
encounters.
one to
Hold
the
on.
east so we can take that coach and leave.
What if I give you a little piece of the dawn? Yes, I can do that because Moradin is powerful.
But yeah, okay, cool. I like that.
It's got to be something mundane, though.
You could turn this into a Dawn cloak.
All right, those crashes broke my map, so hold on. I got to put everything back on it.
Yep. This gray cloak, you could turn it into a Dawn cloak.
I think he's a forge priest, Dawn Screamer, not an embroidery specialist.
Work with what you got. Dawn cloak.
Ah, here we go.
I also have a crowbar. So I mean, we're either gonna do a Dawn cloak or a Dawn crowbar. It's up to you. Do you think they took my crowbar?
Yes.
They took
Okay.
everything.
Well, then just the Dawn cloak then.
All right, let me put everybody on the map.
Alright, so we were charged with disturbing the peace and damaging property, right?
And investigation under investigation for murder.
They didn't tell us who we supposedly murdered.
A poor cultist in the tower, windmill tower. Seems that a
Well-
bunch of squatters reported somebody dead upstairs and described this group of culprits.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, disturbing the peace ain't that bad.
Not compared to murder.
Yeah. That's the one we really gotta worry about.
All right. So you're Staggett, and he's on this map. Where is he at? I think that's him. I don't know why he's unidentified.
I'm having trouble. Where's murder on this chart?
Crimes against
Good love
citizens.
crimes against citizens.
Which
Yeah,
is not
alright.
quite as bad as crimes against lords. It's a lot worse if you murder a lord than if you murder a peasant.
Yeah, alright.
Whereas murdering a citizen without justification, death, the sentence is death or hard labor up to 10 years, and damages up to 1,000 gold pieces. Murdering a citizen with justification, exile up to 5 years, or hard labor up to 3 years, or damage up to 1,000 gold pieces paid to the victim's kin.
Yeah.
Robbery,
So,
slavery, using magic to influence a citizen without consent.
using my wisdom, which is considerable, we really shouldn't be trying to distinguish between justification and no justification with murder here. Really, we didn't murder anybody. That's what we're gonna go with.
Yeah, correct.
I don't know how to convince him of that because I'm not that smart, but I'm wise enough to know that it's not the distinction that matters. Also, how's that Dunklo coming along, Selly?
Oh, I'm just thinking, how do we know that that person was a citizen?
I don't think that's the distinction we should be making either.
Yeah, they not gonna care.
Noise.
So as you guys are brought in, you notice that there's 2 guards in the hallway, 2 guards and a veteran sergeant out where the you brought in where the that carriage is. You were all loaded on that carriage and brought in. And as you come in, Staggett tells the guards to take the weapons upstairs to the clerks, and they can be registered in. And all the rooms have 10-foot high ceilings with 8-foot high passages and a 7-foot high doorways connecting them. All the windows are fitted with iron bars, and all the doors are made of iron-bound oak, and they're unlocked except, of course, your cell rooms, and those are steel bars. And cisterns on the
I should
roof.
have gone with Misty Step.
Cisterns on the roof collect rainwater, which is funneled by pipes down to the shower area. And the shower area is that checkerboard. Those are showers. So dirty prisoners can be clean, take showers in there when allowed. You notice that guards stand outside the doors. There's 2 guards out the front door, 2 guards out the back door. There's a waiting area over here. That's a waiting area. Didn't mean I'm holding control. That's why it drew a cone. Upstairs is the other map over here. This is upstairs. And that consists of...
I don't have another map.
You don't...
It's on the same map.
Yeah, it's on the same map. It's to the left of your prisons. That's the upstairs area. There's 2 guards at the front door. Set that right. A court clerk at a desk. 2 guards guarding the library. Then there's a court clerk office where 2 guards are sitting. Then there's 2 guards guarding the actual courtroom where the magistrate sits. He's not in there yet. And then the magistrate's office is the one with the emblem on the floor. So that's upstairs. Downstairs, of course, is the cell area where you guys are at. There's 2 guards in the hallway. The showers are here. These are the showers.
Plan to be here long enough to care about showers.
The stairs to upstairs, and then the waiting area where there's 2 guards and a city watch sergeant. Yeah. So as you guys are there in the cells, you're let me see, you spent overnight, so this is during the day. You were arrested early morning after your rest. And Staggett comes down, and he's coming here to Vermeer. And this is what he tells Vermeer. He asks you to come close so he can speak to you.
I approach the cell doors.
And this is what he's telling you.
Can the rest of the party hear this, or is he like whispering?
He's whispering it to you, like real quiet. He's whispering it to you like real quiet, so let me type it out. And this is what he's whispering to you.
I whisper back. 1 sec.
I got it. Eddie tells you that back. I don't think Sirenscape's working anymore.
Doesn't look.
All right. Yeah, something's going on with Sirenscape. Okay. So the captain, Staggett, he turns around and walks and leaves the area. You're free to talk amongst yourselves. He's gone.
The Goliath is just very angry to be in the room and is mostly just glowering in the corner.
I lean toward the door.
I'm talking to Krager about the Dawn.
Yeah, I lean toward the door and try to ignore what's happening directly across from me. So, the mirror. What did our old friend want?
He said that the Blackstaff ordered that the stone be handed over to authorities, but I can't believe that without a direct message from her.
Do you still have it?
It's
Yeah,
in his pants.
Oh, okay. So a guard just said that the authorities said it should be handed over, but he knows you have it because he gave it back to you.
yes.
I'm so confused. Because isn't the guard the authorities? And if the guard says the authorities want a thing, isn't the guard the authorities wanting the thing?
Yes.
Also, that means he more than likely knew exactly what it was in this.
Okay. So what do we do?
It's. I don't know. I don't think. I think this was a warning. I think he was trying to warn us that we need to play outside the rule of law and solve this problem because the system may be corrupt.
Well,
Otherwise, he would have just taken it by force.
That's what we were saying the whole time.
Yes, but before it was 20 against 6.
Oh. Not good at math.
Neither am I, apparently. There's 7 of us.
1, 2, 3, whole bunch.
So do we get out the easy way or the hard way?
I don't know.
Well, how soon is our trial?
He didn't say.
Is
I think-
Lathander looking for us?
He didn't say.
Man, if our old temple buddies could see us now.
This should count as a crime against the gods. They've assaulted the priests.
I think the Watch have the authority to arrest clergy.
And regardless of our arguments, they are not going to care. They're after us. Somebody else is pulling the strings here.
That doesn't mean that the people here aren't good people trying to do what's right by them.
And the captain isn't, while he may be doing what he's been told to do, he's not on their side.
That's clear. Or this wouldn't have been a discussion in the first place.
Well, if he was really not on our side, their side, he would have slipped us a key.
May have been too obvious. If it comes back to him, on him, that we escaped so easily, then he could be stood against treason.
Well, so if the running assumption is that he had this discussion with us, with you, because he wants us to flit away into the night, what options do we have for opening doors that don't involve the Goliath running himself through the wall?
I am willing.
Right, but that would be a bit loud and a bit obvious.
I don't
I
think.
could always roll a 1 as well.
I'm not sure there's an alternative to loud and obvious at this point.
Is there
Don't
any
we
chance
have-
that our rogue still has their tools on them, hidden away?
Would they be a rogue if they didn't?
I will check. Let me hold on a second. Kaz, it is a sleight of hand check. Sleight of hand. And the DC is set as that. Let's check to see if Kaz was able to conceal her thieves' tools. Now, hold on. Was able to conceal her thieves' tools during the confiscation of all the equipment. I'll push that to you.
But we have 2 rogues.
I'll let
Kaz
Kaz
is
go
not
first.
alone in this.
Well, who else?
Oscar.
Oh, Oscar, that's right. Okay, I'll push it to both of you.
But
Let me
I rolled a
reset the
good
DC.
13.
And you both have thieves tools.
Sure do.
All right, go ahead and roll. Kaz. Oscar, your tools were confiscated, but Kaz, you were able to stash your thieves' tools in the waistband of your trousers.
What was the roll?
Don't worry about it. You succeeded.
Oh, probably better than a 13.
You have your tools, but can you unlock the cell door is the question.
It's a shame taking 20 isn't a thing anymore.
Are we actually going to try to get out of here the hard way? Shouldn't we just go to our trial and let the rule of law?
I'm pretty sure that discussion was a direct signal that the rule of law is probably going to do bad things. Besides, I can't see the Goliath, but I can smell how pissed off he is. And if they know what the stone is, such as they're telling us that somebody said we should just turn it over to the authorities.
So,
Eh,
Kaz, Kaz, are you trying to pick the lock on the cell door?
Well, let's see who wants me to, and
Well, I mean, you're the only one who can, so you probably should.
alright.
Hold on. Hold on.
Good.
There you go.
And that would be a performance.
Hold on. That's a touch spell.
Is it?
Yeah, I just checked because I have it too.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Wait. I can deliver touch spells through my familiar.
Where the hell's the ferret?
Shh.
Well, the ferret was shunted into an extra dimensional space.
The ferret is wherever he wants it to be.
Right?
The ferret is literally wherever I want it to be. So I
Ferret is love,
just
ferret is life.
Okay. Well,
And-
cool.
and the
that must
ferret
work out real well.
reappeared.
Is it kind of like a hamster or a guinea pig? Richard Gere style?
Oh
Well,
my.
it goes for the eyes generally.
Sorry, I
Generally,
said that
he
wrong.
says.
Oh my.
So all right. So I deliver guidance to Kaz through the weasel.
You're saying this is going to be a performance check?
No. It's a thief tools. It's a dexterity check with proficiency in thieves tools.
Right.
That's what I was saying. What I heard from Scuzzer just a while ago is this is going to be performance.
Hold on a second.
I thought he said he misspoke after that.
He said our weapons are upstairs too, right?
Yeah, so that's a catch. is
Yeah,
we're
it
gonna
was
have
the
to
wrong thing. It's dexterity, sleight of hand.
And again,
I thought it was this dexterity thieves tools.
there
There
a
is-
separate one.
Yeah, there isn't one. Sleight of hand, stealth. Really, that's pretty much it. Acrobatics. Unless it's just you want to do a straight up dexterity
Acrobatically
check.
Pick the lock.
We can do a dexterity check. Dexterity, hidden, DC. There's your button, Kaz.
Alright, thieves tools. Set of tools includes a small proficiency with these tools lets you add your proficiency bonus to any ability checks you make to disarm traps or open locks.
So it is sleight of hand.
No, because it's a different proficiency. If you have proficiency with thieves' tools, you can add your proficiency bonus to open locks.
There's
six-
nothing called open locks
Yeah,
on the proficiency.
But if
table.
your sleight of hand is proficient in sleight of hand, it adds your thing automatically. That's why I was good. It adds a proficiency bonus automatically,
Okay.
which is 2. So she already added it. It's already a +2. No, that's for her dexterity. So 2 more. Add 2 more to that. And Kaz, you're quickly realizing it's impossible to pick these locks.
Okay. Plan B.
I'm gonna start feeling the walls for secret passages.
So a few hours go by, and
Whoa. Hold on. What happened to Plan B?
all right, what's Plan B?
Force damage.
What about that's gonna be so loud.
And there's guards
All
in the
right.
hallway. Remember?
All right. What's the alternative, Blade Biter?
He's gotta come back sooner or later, right?
That's debatable.
I have not
Somebody's gonna
found
let
the
us
secret
out of these
passage yet.
cells to take us upstairs.
And my hands are deadly weapons.
Are they? Are they really?
I think so, yeah. It's what they keep telling me back at monk school.
So a few hours pass by, and the captain comes back around the corner, and he starts talking to Vamir again.
I just want y'all to know that Ren has finally lost it. Like, actually, genuinely 150% lost it. I don't know if it was the work week he just had, or the quarantine, or what the deal is. But he just stuffed some gummy bears in his nose and is wandering around with gummy bears sticking out of his nostrils.
Did he ever have it?
That's a good question.
I did it one time when I was younger, stuffed a balloon up my nose. That's what I'm being told. I don't remember. Better than a condom up my nose.
That would have been worse, yeah.
Better than a used condom up the nose too.
Also better than that. It's world better. World better.
Can I roll an insight check?
Hold on a second. You believe he's being truthful. He doesn't seem to be shady, or he doesn't seem to be telling you falsehoods. Hold on, you're making me look up the dude's name.
Sorry, guys, this is probably really boring.
Yeah, let me look up his name.
So, unrelated, while they're gossiping like schoolgirls and whispering, there's a whole bunch of games coming out, and I'm really happy.
Right.
What?
I'm playing Doom Eternal, and Doom Eternal is so excellent. It's a masterpiece. It improves on the Doom 2016 in every way, and that one was fantastic.
Is this Doom Eternal New Horizons?
No, is New Horizons like it?
New Horizon, New Animal Crossing, or something, I think.
Oh, they did come out on the same day. That's right. That'd be
Yeah.
the best crossover ever.
There are a lot of YouTube videos
All right,
about
I'm
that
getting
crossover.
Script error when I try to whisper anymore. Hold, let me try it a different way.
You can whisper him using Discord message, like direct message. So I've been playing Doom Eternal, and it's great. Predator Hunting Grounds is coming out soon, like this month, I think. And like it looks like it's not quite polished. Like there's still work to be done, but like the
All
YouTubers
right, I
and
think
stuff
I'm
that I've seen
crashing
play the
again.
early access
What game is this?
Predator Hunting Grounds.
Ah,
He's gone.
alas.
Did I get booted? Did anybody get booted?
Host connection lost.
I didn't get
We're
booted.
here, you're gone.
Yeah, quick, log in fast.
Yeah, because it's locked up on me. All right, let me shut it down and reboot. I'll be when this campaign is over, I'm nuking my whole Fantasy Grounds Classic and reinstalling it. Hopefully,
Yeah,
by the
I think
time
you have to.
when we start Dungeon of the Mad Mage, I hope Unity's out and stable, because line of sight is going to be awesome in that. When you're skulking around all them layers of the dungeons.
Was it Kaz that shared that like phone mobile like simplified Kickstarter or whatever for?
Oh, I sent that out today. It's called
you
Fire
sent-
Pulp or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that appeared
that
on
looks
my
pretty
Google
cool.
feed.
I haven't like checked it out in earnest yet, but I saved it like on my Kickstarter app to like look at like.
Yeah, it is kind of D&D light. There's
Which
role
is
playing,
pretty cool, to be honest. Like, I mean, there's a place for that.
role playing and combat,
All right,
which is
game
kind of like why
board
you play the game.
tables up.
Oh, I
It
didn't
still never
realize.
booted me out, which is
Yeah,
funny.
we didn't get kicked, so
All right,
I'm
let me
going
see
out
if-
and in again.
yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Let me see if you reconnect then, because I don't have your characters up.
We should probably all exit then and go back in. Oh yeah, there we just went.
Whoever decided that the wizard and sorcerer spell list should be different was a heckin' moron. Just saying.
I don't like is when it boots me out like that. All the stuff I had opened up have to be reopened. And I had everything minimized. Now I gotta find it again.
It's trying to reconnect, but it says that it's having trouble.
It does say that there's an update available.
Yeah, I
Nah,
just got an
yeah.
error that says cannot connect to host.
What?
You're still not back.
Yeah, I've got it up. Let me,
Yeah, the internet doesn't see you.
err. Network connected. Let me log out the real way and log back in. Give it a few seconds. The other thing I did is I reconnected from a crashed. Let me see if it asks me that again. I won't do that. Maybe that's what it was, is reconnecting through the crashed backup.
You didn't actually reboot your computer, right?
No.
Okay. My take on this is that the table that we were all connected to is still running on your computer, but you can't connect to it. So you've made
Yeah.
a new one, but we can't connect to that one.
Right. That's shut it down normally and restarting it without. It didn't ask me for when the first time it asked, it popped up, said there was a crashed file from a crashed session, and I just used that. This time I'm not. I'm opening up a fresh table. Hopefully it'll work. Table is up. You guys can try to connect.
Same result.
Really? What's it telling you?
Could not connect to host. Try generating a new host address.
New alias. Let me log out and try to create a new alias. Exit
I
program.
got slightly. Yeah. Not connect to host. Check your network settings and verify the host address.
All right, let me generating a new alias.
You could completely stop all the processes from Fantasy Grounds because maybe you still have processes running for it even though it closes out.
That's what I'm
And
thinking.
then you could also um, maybe do like an IP release renew on your actual hardware.
I doubt
Um,
that changed in the meantime.
No,
Yeah,
I'm sure you're right. I'm just trying to think of all that going down.
I mean, obvious one is he's got a rogue process running that's not connected on his end. It was
I created a new alias, so when you connect this time, connect to deranged turret daring quill.
the
And
error
I'm gonna
message didn't say anything about alias, you know.
well, that creates a totally different table. You won't try to connect to the same table I had set up.
So deranged turret daring quill
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
and all separate, I assume.
Yep, all lowercase.
Deranged turret daring quill is what I got.
Yep.
Nah.
Well, the table's not up yet. It's still loading. I'll let you know when to try to connect.
Dumb question. Quill, 1L or 2?
2.
2. There was one.
Okay.
Same word that was in our previous one.
Oh, he's tricky. We're using words.
Still loading. Okay, try to connect now.
Type out that server, please.
Nah, that doesn't like it.
Nope.
What? All right. What to do now? I'm shutting it down again.
Same error.
Let me go to Task Manager and see if anything's running from Fantasy Grounds. Here we go, there's something in that task. So there was one thing from Fantasy Grounds running in the background, so now let me try it.
You could just drink so much of my scotch you don't feel anything anymore.
Right?
Yeah.
Try all over it.
I'm going to go back to the original alias. I guess it won't let me type in there.
Cold Quill, Smelly Camp.
No, it won't let me type it in, so we're just going to have to run with Deranged Turret Daring Quill. And hold on, I'll tell you when. Let me start. Crap, I hope I started the right game.
Sounds like a pew pew warlock with a penchant for risque poetry. In the meantime, can I pull the group for decision-making advice?
Definitely.
Always.
Sure.
I've
Did
definitely
hold on,
never
hold
made
on,
a bad decision.
hold on. Come on, close. I think Staggett was still there talking to you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait. Try to connect. Hey, somebody Lambda connected. Sid connected. That's what happened. There was something running in the background.
What am I
Imagine
connecting
that.
to? Deranged turret still?
Yeah, because it wouldn't let me reset it to
I haven't
the old
actually
one.
connected yet, though.
Oh, it's trying.
Yeah, it's trying real hard here.
It's giving me an error message, but it hasn't given me a progress bar for connecting either.
I've got the progress bar, but it's
Well, it
it's not
says Lambda's
progressing.
connected.
I'm in.
Yay, I'm in.
Yeah, it just switched out. There's no bar, it just goes.
Aha!
So your table didn't pop up, Lambda?
I'm looking at the logo right now, waiting for it to come up.
Alright, because it's telling me you're connected.
Table's up. I only see Sid in.
Kragor's in.
I'm showing
The mirror is
four
in.
of us in. 5 people in. Hey, Krogor, what's wrong with your token? Your health bar is way lower than everybody else. Can't see it now. We'll go back on the map, you will. You look like you're full health. It just physically is lower relative to your token than the others.
He's a dwarf.
It's because I'm shorter.
He's proportionate.
I didn't like out the way
I put it into Discord for you, Kaz.
that was the right way. Okay.
Out of character. Do I know who that is?
You're a water Davian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should know that he is a trusted confidant of Vajra.
Alright, let's fucking do this.
Finally.
I pass him the stone.
Can you share the map again?
Is everybody back? I see Oscar's
Yeah.
back.
I reckon we are.
We need
Yeah.
I'm
Kaz.
missing one, Kaz.
There
Well,
she
I
is.
did try
She's
to
coming.
touch I did try to put my click on my character sheet, but somebody decided to put up the map.
Oh, just grab it and drag it.
Yep.
So in the hours that I had the stone in my possession, into which I was attuned to it, did I actually determine the location of the Dwarven Gate?
Yes.
Sweet. Just making sure.
All right. Let me fix this.
That's
Back
way
to where
more
I had
useful
it.
than I would have been if I had the stone.
I mean, no offense, Dawn Screamer, but it wasn't exactly an accident that we gave it to Vimir.
All right. So you hand the stone over to Captain Staggett.
Yes.
All right. He passes you a key, and he tells you this. So Captain Staggett slips you a key, and then he walks around the corner, and then he disappears.
I start counting to 300.
300 ways to like the dawn. Do 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 do.
$300 bottles of beer on the wall, 300 of beer. You take one down and pass it around. 200 beer.
How are we doing at this counting game? It's so good.
We're
You
at
meant in
about
your head.
30.
Ah, shit.
Alright, I hit 300.
All
And
right.
then I open my cell. And leave without you, suckers. No, I open everyone else's cells.
I'd be so mad, but I'd also just kind of love you for that.
I'm gonna assume there's little time to explain, but what the devil is going on?
Yeah, if you want to tell them what's going on, you can go ahead before you open the cells and come out.
No, I would lose track of the count. Just say, I just say, follow me. Don't draw attention to ourselves.
All right, so you move up. Let me. You unlock Kaz and Gothek's cell. Go ahead and make your next move.
I remember Staggett is on our side, but the watch is not. Try not to deal any lethal blows.
Well, wait, did he? It's gonna be kind of hard to deal lethal blows unless you're me or the dragon, because we don't have our weapon.
All the cells are unlocked, and you hear a whistle blowing.
Shit, fuck balls, quick, out the carriageway.
Hold. How come it's not approving your moves? Are you moving? Are you moving your? Hold on. Everybody, hold on a minute. I can't get Vamir's token to move. So who's drawing all these lines? Hold on. Don't move. I'm gonna put everybody back. Good Lord. Sid ran all over the place.
I'm doing no such thing. I'm sitting in my cell.
He's a wiggly monk.
All right. I'm going to go ahead. Hold on a second. Just to keep
Wiggle,
this,
wiggle, 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 wiggle,
keep,
wiggle, wiggle,
to keep
wiggle.
all these movements in order.
All follow Lemire.
We'll do this. So Kaz is up first. So you can. Everybody
Oh, good,
roll.
I'm not last.
4, 5, 6. I'm missing one. Sid,
What am I rolling?
the button. Push the button.
Oh, right.
Somebody was supposed to be watching the Dawn Screamer for such situations.
Okay, Kaz is up first,
Why can't Krager just prod
and
him?
you hear a whistle going off,
Can't be for us.
and you hear footsteps.
It might be for us.
So, Kaz,
Yeah.
what would you like to do?
Get to the carriage drop.
Cue Gandalf. Fly, you fools.
Yeah, it's go time.
So Kaz, as you come around this corner, you look down the hall and you see these two guards.
Nope.
Let me find them.
Okay.
All behind the door.
17. All right. Something ain't right. He's not popping back up. Let me see if there's another one of the same number.
We've still got the same combat tracker from when we were down in the sewers. Oh, we got clear quartz in there.
Yeah, no, this. Yeah, there's other ones. Oh, there he is. You see these a city watch sergeant and a guard that are slumped over in the corner, and there is blood on the floor.
Oh crap.
This will not bode well.
And you hear somebody yelling in the distance, "They've killed the guards! They've killed the guards and they're on the loose! Hurry! Get in there!"
Might as well make dashes there.
When did this become a Jason Bourne movie?
So Sid is next.
Kaz has to dash. That was just a move.
There you go.
Yeah,
Sid next.
Kaz gets more move.
How are the city guards moving out of turn like that? Ain't right.
Yep. Also, Kaz gets more move. She just did one move. She gets another. Am I talking on mute? Feel like I'm on a
I
freaking
hear
conference call.
You're there.
Kaz gets another move before it becomes my turn.
Kaz, is that all you're gonna move?
Are those guys gonna attack us?
You got to remember, you don't have any weapons.
Well, might as well go like to the guards that are bloody and take their.
Haha, that's sensible.
Just remember, guys, the GM has the power to make the next quest a heist, but the players control whether the background music for the heist will be the Pink Panther theme, the Mission Impossible theme, or the Betty Hill theme.
Yep. Anywho, Kaz, you good? You gonna take their weapons?
Sid, you're up. Oh, she's gonna grab weapons from the two
Maybe-
slumped over.
Maybe just start running, Sid.
Sid is gonna dash. So let's figure this out. I got 80. So that's 5. And then that's 20. That'll get me out to 40. What is up with this move?
Go ahead and move it
I'm in
again,
a-
because you were
in
stacking
a wall.
tokens.
Wait, that's not even me. That's Mir.
Right.
Get out
I
of here.
moved you back.
Punk. There. That's 40.
Hold on.
Oh,
So you got to move down and then over.
Yeah. That was 40.
All right.
Well, that's 45.
That's 45. All right. That's 60. And then I
Fine,
bust into
okay.
this room.
And,
Ka-chow!
and there's a city guard right there, and he's got a knife, a sword pointed at your throat. It tells you to halt.
I don't care. In the name of the Temple of Lathander, let me pass.
And the city guard. Actually, it's his turn, isn't it? No, it's
No,
13.
he's not him.
Where's 13?
Off somewhere that doesn't matter.
Oh, they're so small.
Something vile deeds are afoot and the city's dawn is being violated. That's filthy. That is filthy.
Ah, here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Shouldn't talk about violation when you're in
7,
prison. Nope.
8, 9.
I don't know if he still had his push to talk button down, but he cackled like Jabba the Hutt and then went right back into Balvin.
So he's going to move to there. Number 15.
These fuckers rolled pretty well on their initiative.
Yeah, there's a lot of
They
them,
didn't
too.
roll at all. They got awarded that.
No, they rolled.
They all rolled exactly the same number, huh?
Oh, I have it set. I must have it set to group then.
They got
They shouldn't
awarded
be.
that number.
Let me do it again. There, that's better. That
The
breaks them
privates
up.
all have the same number too. I mean, it's just not just one.
All right, so I re-rolled it. So Cragor.
Re-rolled one group.
Oh yeah. Okay.
No,
so...
re-rolled everybody that's. What the hell? They should have re-rolled everybody that was in the combat tracker. They must all a bunch of them rolled a 9 then.
Everyone with the same rank got the same number.
Whatever.
Yeah. All right, that just cleared everything.
Yeah.
So I just rolled NPC initiative. Yeah, just so happened that.
Nope, they're doing one.
All right,
roll per-
let me check a
Whatever.
setting.
It's what it is what it is.
Let me try this.
That worked.
All right, that's the setting. So try
Roll the
this again.
players.
Yeah. And we'll just skip Sid and Kaz in this round.
That seems fair.
Blade Biter.
And
Coming
I
out of
am moving
myself.
out hidden in this one too.
Yeah.
All right, I got a bunch of people in the same spot. All right.
And then I'm gonna dash.
Sid's at 65, so if you can do 65, go pick which way you want to be near Sid.
That's the closest I can get.
All right, pass your turn. I think 13 already went, didn't he?
Yes.
Yep. Um, 17 is dead.
What?
Dude, we didn't kill him.
That wasn't part of the plan.
Two that are slumped are
Kaz
dead.
went. Yeah, there's blood. They're motionless and blood trailing from where they're at.
Doesn't mean dead.
They're dead. 23. Is going to come around this coach here and yell for Sid to stop again, and he's got his weapons drawn. Guard 27. Yeah, he's gonna come over to the door. Guard 3. I don't know where he's at. 34. We'll just deal with these guys. 34 is the other dead one. You can't see them, but they're still both in the corner. Guard 7. Guard 8. Guard 7 comes into the room. Oscar.
The initial move that was on my...
What's that?
Clear my move, because there was already one there before I started.
Alright.
There you go.
Gregor.
Alrighty, let's see what's up here. And the idea is to escape.
I wish you had Fireball. I would tell you to cast it on our way out as a distraction.
Dash action.
And guard number 7 intercepts you, and he's demanding that you stop in the name of the law. Guard 15. He's going to come over here and back up guard 5. Guard 11. He's going to come up there. Gothek.
It's probably I probably can't squeeze through any of them, or
No.
can I?
You can't go through hostiles.
You can go past us.
Right, but there's nowhere to go.
Right. But I can't actually sidle it between those two right there to like try
No.
help.
Nope.
Right, then I'm gonna end my turn here.
Vamir, start you back where you were.
Wait, shit, how far was that? That was 20?
Yep,
Alright,
that's
so
20.
I got 40 more.
That's 30.
I want to
Oh,
end up in that
God.
doorway.
In front of Kaz. There?
Yeah.
Alright. Sid's already gone this round. 18. Five. Where is 5? He's already there. Another 17. There was 2 17s. I don't know where that guy is. I'm deleting him. Clerk. Clerk. Top of the round. Vamir. The guards are demanding that you stay where you're at and take no further actions. You're outnumbered. You must return to your cells. We need to clean up this mess.
Can I make an intimidation check?
Alright.
Which I guess is just a charisma check.
I've got it here.
Yeah, it's a
Hold on.
charisma check if you don't actually have like proficiency in intimidation.
Ooh, and I do not have the Stone of Galore anymore. Taking that out of my inventory. Hold on. The Grey Hand token gives me advantage on all charisma checks, not just persuasion checks.
Correct.
So can I get advantage on that intimidation check?
Alright, hold on. Where am I? There you are. Where's my button? It's gone. Yeah, click advantage before you roll.
Oh, I exited out of the button, sorry.
Oh, that's why. Here we go. There we go. Now try it. Let me scroll. Yeah, no, he tells you stay where you're at. Don't move.
Oh, well, I'm ignoring that.
Are you trying to climb over the carriage, or what are you trying to do?
Trying to get in the carriage.
It's like it's not a carriage, it's more of a cell.
Oh, rip.
For
Alright.
that's this carriage you were transported in. It's like a
The
prison.
paddy wagon.
Yeah. It's the paddy wagon.
Took the words out of my mouth.
What was that?
I think you took the words out of my mouth.
Alright, then I want to, like, climb onto the carriage, like, grabbing hold of the cells and cast Mage Hand on the gates to push them open.
Okay. Which action are you doing? The mage hand or climbing?
Well, climbing isn't a part of movement?
Hmm. Not if you're trying to open the gates.
I'll open the gates first then.
with the Mage Hand.
Yep.
So you're going to cast Mage Hand. That's a cantrip.
Yep.
And you're trying to open the gates, but they're locked.
Rip. Okay. Guess it's my turn.
Alright, which one is this?
What kind of gate is that? Is it like an iron portcullis type gate, or?
Yeah, they're like iron doors, like bars.
So we may have to fight our way out from a different direction.
You have no weapons.
I am a weapon.
Right.
The guard 3 is the one at the bottom of the steps on the other side of the door.
I got him. 34 is the dead one. Oh no, that's Clerk. Gothic.
I can't do anything because there's no room. in front
The
of me.
sergeant is telling you, it's your attempts are futile. We have you surrounded, and even if you get out of here, we know who you are, we know where you live, and we'll just add more charges on top of the murder charges. And now you've murdered 2 guards.
Yeah, we didn't do that, and the dawn will bear out the truth. If not today's dawn, then tomorrow's. And you want to be on the right side of that one, buddy.
Alright, Sid, it's your turn.
I look at Vamir, and I say, Vamir, is it punching time, or is it time to...
Sid, it's punching time.
It's punching time! So the nearest guy is going to get punched like 3 times.
Alright.
Gonna be glorious.
Number
Non-lethal.
5.
Non-lethal. I'm doing my best to hit this guy gentle-like.
You gotta target him.
I did. He's wounded.
Okay, I see.
Alright, and if... Yeah. Yeah, alright. Okay, so that was 3. I'm gonna spend to get more punch. So hang on a second. So I can spend a key to get 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action, which I pretty much
You already did.
did. So yeah, we're good. Time to go.
If we can't get past wounded people, I think we're stuck.
What? We're not stuck. We gotta punch him.
He's going to be dead.
I think it's Private 27's turn.
One farthest away there.
Oh, my map went away.
Hold on a second. Which one? 27?
Was it just my map or everybody's map?
Still here.
Ah, crap. What's the map called?
Courthouse Grid 70px.
Yeah, if you double click on your token, on your character sheet, the one on the upper right hand side, it'll bring the map back.
Oh, cool. Alright.
Alright, hold on a second. 27. All right, Oscar.
Okay. Out of character, I've just got a procedural question here. How are we trying to escape here if the only way I can move forward is kill the person in front of me? How are we doing that without causing anything lethal?
Sid's trying to knock them unconscious.
Yeah, you can declare non-lethal hits, or the intent to go for non-lethal. This way, it would just be, and plus we're unarmed, so we're basically just gonna be punching them.
Yeah, you
But I'm
don't
gonna
have any
kill them.
weapons. Yeah, he almost killed him by punching him. You don't have any weapons. All you have is unarmed strikes.
What I'm saying is, I'm not allowed to go through opponents.
Right.
So until I kill them, I can't go past them. Is this
Well,
correct or not?
You can.
Incorrect. If they're unconscious, they're prone. You can step over them.
Yeah, you can knock them out. You just have to declare non-lethal strikes. So if they do drop to 0, they've just been knocked unconscious.
Just trying to find the one that Sid attacked there, and I don't find him in the. I'm not finding him in the areas. He's heavy.
Number
He's
5.
not unconscious.
Yeah, I didn't finish the job. One more punch would have done it.
And I can't help the one that Sid's attacking either. I've got to go with the one behind.
Yeah, you got to punch your own.
Yeah, you have to use your unarmed strike on your actions
On
tab.
it.
Huzzah!
How did I roll 2?
Let me
Advantage.
see. No, it dropped something. He got disadvantage for something.
I'll give him advantage.
It says hidden.
Hidden, but I've got this grant disadvantage attack and advantage attack. I don't know why.
Yeah, because you're hidden. You shouldn't be hidden. And what did it drop? It dropped an 11.
Still something
So it's
wrong
still a
with
hit.
it.
It's still a hit.
There's still. I haven't.
No, I just
okay.
took it off.
There's still okay. I was saying, why? How can one effect give me both advantage and disadvantage? I don't get.
One's advantage attack and one's disadvantage against you. Or one way or the other. So you can roll damage on that.
Working on it. There we go.
Alright, pass your turn. Rain.
I would like to probably punch this sergeant, or
Let me, I tell you what I'll do for you and Gothak. See if I can find it. Let me see. SQU. I am going to apply this effect to you and Gothak. And if you want to step between Kaz and Kragor, make an attack and then step back. You're squeezing.
Okay.
okay.
So just target who you're going to hit and then go ahead and roll. It'll apply the disadvantage automatically.
Can I retroactively go back to my turn then for this round? And
Yeah, I'll let you make an attack.
got it. All right.
So that's a miss. Gothic, go ahead and roll an attack.
Yes, give me a second. Is that a hit or no?
Yep, that's a hit.
Okay.
Go ahead and pass your turn, Blade Biter. 18.
Gonna give him the old rope-a-dope.
Is going to grapple Cragor.
Rude.
Where's grapple? Where's
Or
grapple?
kinky.
Let me see. Target ground must be no more than. So Cragor, let me give you a roll.
Like a contested roll, or
Yep. And it's asking for, where's it at? Damn it. There it is. Yeah. He grapples you and puts restraints on you. Handcuffs you.
Wouldn't that be two separate actions?
No, it's one action. Grabbing a hold of him and handcuffing, one action. Restraining him. City Guard 23. He is going to do the same thing with Oscar. So Oscar, where's Oscar? There you are. Athletics. Same deal. He restrains you. You are in cuffs as well. Kaz. Are you back, Kaz? I know you left for a second.
Yep.
All right, your roll.
What kind of weapons did she get?
She didn't get any. She didn't take any.
Yeah, she did. She picked one up from the dead guard.
I wanted to, but we were all.
She didn't. She didn't go all the way over there. She stopped right there.
Everybody else has spells.
It's probably a good thing she didn't grab it.
Alright, let's go for unarmed strike.
Number 11 or 7?
Let's go for 7.
That's a hit.
I take it I'm not sneaking attack.
No, that's with a weapon. You're using unarmed strike. Alright, pass your turn. Looking for 13. Anybody see him?
He's below us on the double stairs.
There he is.
Damn mosquito.
Alright.
How do you get to
See
go through the
what's-
wall like that?
No, I went through the door. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, 60.
On my map, he just passed through the wall.
He was here. So it's 5,
It ends up in
10,
the same place.
15,
And the movement
20,
it showed
25,
didn't
30.
show him going that way.
Yeah, right there.
Carry on.
Gone. Number 31. Is going to shout commands again. Stop. Stop what you're doing. You're making this worse on yourselves. You cannot escape, and if you do, you'll be hunted down like wild dogs.
Creepy voice.
Gregor.
Creepy voice. There was a creepy
Gregor
voice. I
is
heard it.
restrained.
Did you guys hear the
that-
creepy voice?
Does that impose a disadvantage roll for attacks?
Yes. Speed reduced to 0, disadvantage on attack rolls and dexterity saving throws. You're also grappled. Speed reduced to 0 ends when grappler is incapacitated and is no longer within reach or fails a skills contest. But you've actually been cuffed. So
Hands in front or behind?
behind.
I can still headbutt unarmed strike
Or stomp on him.
to number 7. I mean, I could hit him with a spell and kill him, but
You could
I
mule
don't wanna
kick him
do that.
because he's to your back. There you go. Because he's got your hands behind your back.
Make sure I target the right guy.
You missed.
All right. Pass my turn.
The clerks are calling out for more city watch. Number 5 is going to slap the cuffs on Sid.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Gotta
no
make a grapple
slapping.
check first.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Well, that didn't work.
Sid, why?
Sid, you are also put in handcuffs.
This night has not gone well.
The clerk, another clerk, is sending one of them pieces of paper with the notes you write to call for more city watch from the different from the nearby precinct. Number 7.
Actually, I think it's one according to script.
Number 7. Kaz.
Oh no, it definitely is.
Kaz is going to roll this with advantage because City Guard number 7 still has a hold of Kregor, and he's trying to grab a hold of Kaz. And he is going to roll his with disadvantage. He reaches out for Kaz, and he can't get a good hold of her. She wiggles away. Top of the round, 31. Again, he's telling you it's your attempts are futile. More reinforcements are on the way. Actually, why did it skip people? Hold on. Hold on. What's going on? Hold on a minute. What's going on? $31. 8. Where'd 8 go? Oh, he's at the front door. He's still guarding the front door. 27 is up. He is coming around here to there. 23. Oscar's already in cuffs. Kaz, you are up. And you hear the guard tell you, you can give up any time now.
I'm not being taken prisoner for something that I did not.
Tell that to the judge. And you miss. You swing out and miss. Number 18. He can't really do anything from where he's at. So he's just going to tell you to surrender. Clerk. Kregor, you can try to mule kick him again. Going kicking and screaming.
That works for me. I am going to attempt to twist in his arms and headbutt him.
And you hit him. Pass your turn.
Foul humans. Unhand a priest of more.
Oscar, you are grappled and restrained. Number 7. Oh, he's going to reach out and try to grab Kaz again. At disadvantage. And Kaz is going to roll with advantage. Oh yeah, he fails miserably. Sid,
We
you
are gonna
are
ninja kick
restrained,
Bob.
restrained and grappled.
Can you make
Yeah,
an
it's
action
ninja
or
kick
athletics
time.
check to yeah,
He's
he can
cuffed.
use his feet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I do
sure,
use my feet.
yeah.
And I'm assuming this is with disadvantage, right?
Yep. It'll automatically apply it. And that's still a hit.
All right, I knocked that buddy out.
And he's unconscious.
I'm moving forward to the next one. My bonus action is upcoming.
Still cuffed and screaming about the dawn, I assume?
The dawn will catch you unawares. Ninja kick this one too.
And that was a miss.
I'm passing my turn, but I want it known. I tried to ninja kick everybody.
Let me remove this dead guy.
I have a fighting spirit.
He's Eddie sleeping.
Where is he? He's number 5, right?
Right next to where Sid is.
Oh, there he is. I got it. Gothic, you can squeeze in between them.
Alright, let me check. I'm gonna try to obviously non-lethal strike this here douche.
It's a hit. Which one was that?
7, the one that's directly in front of me and Kregor, and that was a non-lethal, so it says dying, but I guess just to keep in mind, it was a non-lethal punch to the face.
All right.
I call my fist the mandibular rearranger.
Pass your turn. What's the charge for resisting arrest and attacking the city guard?
At this point, we don't really care. We're fighting. It's punching time.
Long ago lost that cheat.
City guard private 3. He's gonna step on in there and try to grapple Kaz. And this time he is not rolling with disadvantage because he doesn't have a hold of Kregor. Oh.
Wait a minute. Didn't somebody go down, though?
Yeah, and 3 moved up into his space.
Down out.
Oh, okay.
Kaz, you got the button? It pop up? There you go. Oh, she does not get grappled. She's a slippery one. Wait, that was 3. Why did 34, 15, and 16 get skipped? Where's 34? Oh, he's outside. 1, 2, 3. And 17 is out there. 1, 2, 3.
34 is not even in my combat tracker.
Wait a minute, I thought that door was locked.
What door?
The
The one I
gate
just
for
ran
the-
through.
Yeah, the wagon gate.
Oh, they got keys.
Oh, so it's open now.
It's yeah.
Haha! Well, that changes my decisions completely.
Well, they can't squeeze them in there. 34 and
It should be
17.
really big to squeeze, huh?
Yeah.
You even find the City Watch Sergeant 17 even in the combat tracker.
City Watch Sergeant 17. I just
Yeah, I found
unhit him.
Okay.
I just unhit him. All right.
I moved up. And Zamir is all glowing eyes and like glowing hair at this point.
Wait, you going Super Saiyan on him? Oh, cool,
13.
cool. That's great. That's great.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And for number 13's action is he's locking the door behind him.
Well, we can just take his
He's
keys.
securing the door.
We're standing in the door.
He's inside. I just can't stack the token.
He's squished, so he has disadvantage on attacks, right?
Sure. City Watch Sergeant 11. Okay. Maybe they can finally get a hold of Kaz.
Never.
Oh, probably never. Nope. She still resists. Clerk. Rain.
Punching. Non-lethally.
Punching time.
That'll be nothing.
That was a miss.
Yeah.
Are we back to the top? Yep. Kaz, you're up first.
I think I still have 7. City Guard 7 is no longer.
What's that?
He's unconscious.
11 and
11's fine. Yeah, he's not even wounded. Kaz, unarmed strike, critical hit.
Some good punching, Kaz.
Oh, so you, here you go.
And she's got sneak attack on that too, right? Which also gets multiplied.
We don't
No,
get
she's
attack.
she's unarmed.
So?
You don't get sneak attack when unarmed.
What? Since when?
Huh? The attack must use a finesse or ranged weapon. It says, beginning at first level, you know how to strike subtly and exploit foes' distractions. Once per turn, you can deal an extra 1d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack if you have advantage on the attack roll. The attack must use a finesse or ranged weapon.
Unarmed strike is not finesse, unless you're a monk.
Right?
Alas.
And monks don't get sneak attacks. But she does get double crit, so roll your damage on him. Why didn't it? Critical 3 equals 3. I guess you don't get critical when you use unarmed, maybe? So I will give him 3 more. And that was City Watch 11. So he's got 6. And give him damage again and I'll double it. And 3 more. Alright, pass your turn. To Vamir. That's a hit.
Oh, I was going to give myself advantage on that one. Oh well.
It would have hit anyway. And who is that?
And I'll use my bonus action to swap my hex to the guy behind him.
Alright. Sid, you are grappled and restrained.
Well, it's not grappled anymore, just restrained.
Oh,
I'm a ninja kick.
you can't move.
That's
Why?
bullshit. I can move.
No.
The guy who grappled him is down.
Is down.
I punched him
right.
to death.
He was
Unconsciousness.
cuffed.
Doesn't grapple him.
Hold on.
My legs still work.
Speed reduced to 0 for restrained.
Alright, but like,
Grappled, speed reduced to 0.
logic
Guy wants
over
to put leg
rules
iron
as written.
cuffs on
I
him.
tell you what, I'll move him here since he was in the door.
Yeah, I mean, is your intent as DM that we can't move once we're grappled?
Yes.
Even if we punch the guy to unconscious? So if I punch everybody in the world to death, I still won't be able to move.
You're not getting out.
Punching
If we
time.
kill everybody in this room, we're all stuck on the square we're on.
It's punching time.
Punch him.
Just a
I'm
foregone conclusion. Why
punching.
are we wasting all evening rolling it out?
Spending a key. Punching again. Got plenty of time to get this back when we go back in the slammer. Apparently I'm not good at punching right now.
Why is Oh, you're missing. That's why. I was saying, why isn't it taking damage?
Oh no, I missed 3 times in a row.
Oh, okay.
It's what happens when you try to ninja kick and it doesn't work good.
City Watch Sergeant 11.
I was screaming about the Dawn the whole time, by the way, just in case anybody is wondering. And Injustice. At this point, it's the Dawn and Injustice.
Kaz does not get handcuffed again. She refuses.
Down straight.
She's the only goddamn victory we got going right now.
Hey now.
15.
Well, I'm waiting
Yeah.
for you to go about like sparkling a bunch of motherfuckers to death or
Well, that's
to
a clerk, that's why.
unconsciousness or something.
Private 34.
Sparkling motherfuckers.
And this is the one that's been giving you the instructions all this time to surrender. Does anybody want to take him up on it? He's also giving you the surrender order.
I mean, out of character, I do so we could move on, but that is definitely not what Gothak would do until the rest of his part
Was incapacitated. And at this point, Sid, Vamir said it was punching time. And
Is Gothic
since I
raging?
was...
No.
No, I don't.
No.
I don't have a rage because I had used.
What are
And
you
we haven't
talking
had
about?
We haven't had a long rest since. When
We
did
had
we
a
have?
long rest while we came in here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was
we
in the
did.
cellars
We rested in the sewer.
before you got arrested.
Well, anyways, to answer your question, no.
I don't know where 8 is. I think he's at the front door.
Front door.
Yep. Gregor.
Let's see. And you said we can't do anything as far as movement. Can we turn?
Or returned.
Yeah, because the one that had a hold of you let go of you. So you can turn around.
And it's not gonna let me. Okay. I'm gonna target number 3.
How about that?
That'll work. I'm facing him. I am going to bowl him over by charging through him with a headbutt.
Something Mordant might be insert
Precisely.
Insert
That's a
good
hit.
dwarven insult.
The idea is to push him back a space so that Gothic can get up there and wait.
So that would be a shove.
If that's what you want to call it.
So that takes an action. You already
Can
used
one
an action to hit.
shove with their head?
And he's a dwarf too, so it's kind of hard to shove him with your head if you're about waist high.
Nah, bro.
I strongly disagree.
I disagree as well.
I think
No,
that improves
no,
the
no.
chances more than anything.
Yeah, I mean, hot damn, that's in the vulnerables.
They're literally like
You could try.
battering rams made more.
Lower center of gravity.
You could try
Right
a
in
shove.
the solar plexus.
You could try a shove on your next
That's
turn
not where I keep my solar plexus, dude.
because a shove is an action.
Well, he's not a gnome.
With the
Right, it's
pointy
not-
hat.
You could try to shove. All right, pass your turn to 23, and he's got a hold of Oscar. 17 is demanding everybody surrender. Reinforcements are here. Gothic.
Since no one else has given up yet, then I guess I might as well keep Falcon punching.
And that's a miss.
Cannonball special, dude.
13 demands your surrender. 27 he demands surrender. Oscar.
You dead, Mon?
You there?
No, I haven't been able to do anything every other round, but other people are attacking, so I guess I'll attack.
You can kick. Fumble.
What? No, 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 no. Your target?
Someone's god is on fire. Your target emanates streams of fire at your nearest 1d4 allies, doing 1d8 fire damage.
So, in the course of this fight, I'm going to try to kick somebody in the knee, and it does more damage to the other people in the fight than anybody else has done the whole fight. What?
No, Eldritch Blast has been killing people.
Yeah, I punched somebody to unconsciousness. You
I'm
just
talking
set them
about
on
our
fire.
team. Our team's not got a single scratch.
Yeah, you set them on fire.
So 3. Someone emanates nearest 1d4 allies. So it says 3, but really only 2 of them are in sight. So I'm only going to do 2 because it doesn't say you.
So he lights the other guy on fire, and we get damaged.
Yeah, it sounds
He
like it.
lights us on
So
fire.
we're the clerics who are channeling divine wrath right now.
It doesn't make even a lick of sense.
No, the fumble. Oscar attacked him, and it says someone's god is on fire. Your target emanates streams of fire at your nearest 1d4 allies, doing 1d8 damage. 6,
Yeah,
8.
bring it on.
So 5 to Vermeer and Sid.
Hold on a second. I got a monk thing.
Ah. Do you got a monk thing, Vermeer?
I don't have a monk thing yet.
No, because it didn't give a saving throw or anything.
Yeah, eventually I'll be able
No.
to dodge that crap.
No, that was just bullshit damage.
Yep.
No
Oh, you
saving
can't dodge
throw or
bullshit.
anything.
Okay, well, seeing as I can't dodge bullshit, I'll just take it.
All right.
Fuck your fire, dude.
Somehow
Number
City Guard
3.
turned into a mage.
Number 3 is again. Let's see if we can finally do this. Oh, she rolled low. And he finally gets her in handcuffs.
Oh.
Blade biter. this is the end of round 4.
I guess I'm punching? I don't really know what we're doing.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I maintain that unfortunately Vamir said it was punching time to Sid.
So this is the thing, is that the mirror is now like flashy thinging stuff, so I'm like looking at blasts of light and fire coming from the carriage room, and I don't really quite know what to do. So I guess I'm going to again attempt to punch this fool, which I have not successfully done the whole time.
Can I make a suggestion to you?
Yeah.
There's an empty space right next to Kaz that can actually punch stuff without a disadvantage. Why don't you move one in?
I could.
It's a weird ass doorway though. That might
Yeah,
not work
but
either.
I mean, I'm huge and I can just punch him.
And you can slip past people, but I can't.
True.
Those are allies. You can go through and pass allies.
No, you told me I couldn't.
Allies?
Huh? I tried to go over and stand and go past Sid to hit the guy he was hitting, and you said no.
You can't stand in an allied square to attack.
Right. You can't stop in their square.
Whatever.
Is that
That's a miss.
a miss? Again.
Actually, you still had squeezed on, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah, that shouldn't have been disadvantage.
Yeah, let me... What did you drop?
She
Drop a
dropped another
9?
9.
Yeah, so it still
She
would have
rolled
been
a
a miss.
9.
Let me take the squeezing off. Alright. Top of round 5. I don't want to go another round. You guys get the overwhelming feeling that this is futile.
Yes.
You're going to be arrested.
Thank goodness.
I gave you enough opportunities to surrender, and now reinforcements are arriving. Another 20 or so guards. So they are going to cuff you all and put you back in your cells. And add some additional charges. What the hell?
Sid's not in jail, so yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't move him for some reason. Alright. So, City Watch Sergeant locks all the cells. Posts 2 guards on post in the hallway. Tells 1 guard, don't leave that corner, watch them. They've already tried to escape once. Puts more guards down here to guard the exits. And he goes upstairs to find out from the magistrate who he wants to see first. And we'll just do this without moving everybody. And the magistrate calls on Vamir first. Tells Vamir he's being charged with destruction of property, public disturbance, and still under investigation for possible murder charges What do you have to say for yourself?
We were in pursuit of a nefarious artifact that was being transported by fiends through the city.
What do you mean, fiends through the city?
Out of character, spine devils, wasn't it?
Spine devils.
Yes.
Yeah, spine devils.
Do you have proof of these spine devils?
Only my word as a clergyman, member of the Grey Hand.
There's two of us here. By
Three,
the way,
technically.
how do you feel about the Dawn? Well,
Uh,
I mean,
he-
Murden, he's different.
Well,
He's
3
not-
clergymen and 3 members of the Grey Hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also slew a bearded devil,
That was
which was
hard.
attached to a carriage bearing the crest of... Out of character. Who the hell was that guy?
Lord Castellanter?
Yeah.
Castellanter.
The Castellanters, you say? What is their involvement?
I just told you. They sought possession of this artifact and were guarded by devils.
What artifact?
A divination artifact that could lead one to a trove of treasure.
You gave the artifact to Staggett, right?
I did.
So as you're standing in front of the magistrate, somebody comes up and whispers into the magistrate's ear. And he looks at you and says, "What about your attempt to break out of this jail? You've roughed up some of my guardsmen, you and your clan."
I was informed by Staggett that you were corrupt and that you had demanded the stone. I traded the stone for an attempt to escape in order to reach the trove first, so that it would not be put to nefarious end.
Captain Staggett is dead.
Looks healthy in the combat tracker.
What's that?
Looks pretty healthy in the combat tracker.
Does he? Can you still see him? I thought I just...
He's
Oh,
dead
this is
now.
fine.
He's
Skipping
super
him.
dead.
Power word DM kill.
His token was supposed to be gone. I deleted the token a long time ago.
Yeah, he dead.
He's just extra dead now.
Did you murder Staggett as well?
No, I believed he was on our side until the escape attempt went sideways.
The escape attempt. What do you mean? What's his involvement in this escape that you've tried to do?
He gave us the key to our cells in exchange for the stone.
There was no stone. No
But we do have-
kind of artifact found on Staggett's body.
We do
course
have the
not.
key that Stagger gave us.
You killed 2 guards in your attempt to escape as well. What do you say about
We
that?
did not. They were dead when we exited our cell. I'm sure if you examine their wounds, you will find that we did not have the means to kill them in the way that they died by the time that other guards had appeared on the scene.
I do not believe it was impossible for you to have killed the captain. He was found dead outside the courthouse.
Right.
Guards, please take him back to his cell. He returns you to the cell. You guys talk amongst each other. Vermeer tells you the story of the captain. They found the captain. And city guard number 3 tells you that the captain's body was found outside the courthouse. Naked. His uniform was taken.
Vermeer, is he the guy that we gave the thing?
You bet.
Oh, crap.
What crap?
Well, if he's naked, there's a very high likelihood it wasn't any more on his person.
No, the magistrate had told Vermeer that there was no artifacts on or around the captain when he was found, discovered, murdered, or killed.
Or in?
Possible that the sergeant was killed before, and then someone else in his uniform approached us in an attempt to gain the stone.
Oh, shit. We've been.
But you're positive it was Staggett that you gave the stone to.
No, we knew him.
Yeah, you recognized him as Staggett. He's the one that let you go at the.
Yeah, okay, but there's like alter self, disguise self, doppelgangers. There's a shit ton of ways this could have gone where it wasn't actually him.
You guys remember the weird robot people, right? The nimble
So
rights?
the magistrate comes down the stairs, and he comes into the cell area. And
Hey, magistrate, how do you feel about the Dawn? Are you a nimble right too?
he says, "I have not yet made my decision to release you. This mocking does not help."
You get used to it.
And he tells
the
you
Dawn
that
is not a mock.
upon further investigation, it was impossible for you to have killed the captain because you never made it outside the jail. And you claim not to have killed the 2 city watch that were guarding you. And the magistrate says, which is also impossible for you to have done because their throats were slit and you have no weapons.
At this point, Kreger is going to pipe up, "You ignorant human. You don't freaking say."
The Dawn says, every day.
But you have had a noble speak on your behalf. So I am going to pass a light sentence. You still disturb the public. You still cause property damage. You will make restitution of 100 gold pieces to repair the roof. And you are each fined 50 gold pieces for disturbing the peace.
How about you pay us each 50 gold pieces for killing the demons that are roaming the city that your guard aren't catching?
Indeed, we're pursuing our mandate as members of the Grey Hands.
Doing what the guard cannot because of their ineptitude.
Oh, Sigmund!
I am also sentencing you to yeah. Hold on a second.
Dude, you derailed them. Good job.
That was a good one.
Yeah, yes, I was just
Ineptitude.
get some aloe for
It's
that.
got a ring, yeah.
For the next 10 day, you each must report to the orphanage and make beds and clean bed sheets. Once
What,
that
your
task has
mom's
been
busy?
once that task has been completed, you will also spend the next 10 day standing on a particular street corner every afternoon from high sun to dusk, and like a broad crier, shout out the crimes of which you have been found guilty, while accepting the scoldings and the verbal lashings of the citizenry. That is your sentence. And if it wasn't for Vajra speaking on your behalf, it would be much harsher.
So are
We
you as corrupt as the others?
Gregor, enough.
And they say this town is law-abiding.
Civilized lands are anything but.
I am tending to agree with you.
And that's the sentence you've been given. So how many is that? That's 50 gold pieces each and 100 gold pieces as a group to repair the roof, correct?
It's a
Yes.
good thing we get paid 100 gold pieces a week as members of the Grey Hands, right?
Yeah, it's super good.
All right. And with that, he tells um, the city watch guard to unlock the cells. You to report upstairs to the clerks, and you have a week to pay your fines.
Do you want us to remove the gold from our inventories now?
Yeah, you might as well. So how many? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I had 119, so I'm now down to 79.
I had 125. So down to 75
76.
before the split.
Yep.
Yeah, just do 14 each. So 64.
Well, you mean 50 each, right?
50
Well,
plus
you-
an additional 14.
Yeah, additional
Right.
14 for
Okay.
the $100 gold piece
total.
group fine.
Sweet. Done and dusted.
So how much are we losing?
64.
64 gold.
And is a platinum worth 5 or 10?
10.
Yeah, 10.
Okay, there.
And as you're walking out, the magistrate reminds you that they're still doing the investigation of the murdered cultist in the tower,
If
the
that's
windmill.
what you call it.
Wait. Stop right there. Are you saying that the person in the tower was a cultist?
They were wearing the clothes of a cultist. Asmodeus, I believe. It's not a
So-
crime.
To be a demon
Wait, wait,
worshiper
wait.
in
Yes,
a
it
city
is.
of law? Yeah, it is. So are you condoning devil worship and demon worship?
They committed no crimes.
Their worship is a crime.
Their
It's blasphemy.
worship is a crime. It is blasphemy against the gods. And that is a crime against the gods.
Magistrate, can I talk to you a little bit about the Dawn, and you might want to reconsider
As a
how you
member
look
of
at it?
the clergy, several of us here having witnessed that,
I think you're in trouble, Mr. Magistrate. Because once the temples find out about your indiscretions with the demonic side,
Are you accusing me of anything?
you just accused yourself. So you admitted condoning demon worship within Waterdeep. The Grey Hand and the Blackstaff would be very interested to hear that particular little tidbit.
Yep.
The victim in the tower had committed no crime.
But
You can
you called
assume
him a
he committed a
cultist.
crime. He was wearing cultist clothes. But he had
You said
committed
it
no
was a
crime.
cultist. How do you know that they
You
didn't commit a crime?
assume he was
You're
wearing
just
cultist
like
clothes.
Just like you're
You're
assuming.
assuming.
You're assuming
Alright,
that
Vamir
we
leaves and
killed
starts heading to the Blackstaff
that
Tower.
person.
Yeah.
Can we please
But-
get the hell out of here and accuse him when we're not in his jail?
I go to the Blackstaff Tower too. This is bullshit.
I
This isn't the city I
motion
remember.
for all of you to follow.
Yo, yeah. There will be hell to pay.
Bones to pick.
Morden and Lathander will be back.
Yeah. Kind of like a
You're not threatening the
metal
magistrate, are you?
sunshine.
Say again?
You're not threatening the magistrate, are you?
No, what we're
No,
doing
we're
is
just going to
we're-
give evidence of his culpability in demon worship to the temples.
metal sunshine.
You're saying the magistrate is a demon worshiper.
I'm saying that he is allying with demon worshippers.
You're digging a hole is what you're doing.
I'm Googling whether or not metal sunshine already exists on the internet. Hit bust.
All right, so you guys are going to the Blackstaff Tower?
Yes.
We're going upstairs to pick our weapons up?
Doing
Did that.
Yeah,
Did
that's
that.
when you went upstairs to see the clerks. They handed over your belongings, and you paid your fines. So
Get the hell out of here before somebody else insults the magistrate.
and the investigation into the murder of the guy in the top of the windmill, let's call him that, is still ongoing.
It's a girl. Okay.
I think it was a girl. No, that didn't.
The girl
didn't
was
you let
alive.
the girl go? Yeah.
Krager
didn't-
left her alive.
No,
Right.
slit her throat before he left the tower.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, did he?
no.
So there was 2 murders up there.
Of cultists.
Of Asmodeus worshippers.
Yep, they summon shadows into our
So
fair
one of
city.
them's
Because the
possibly
light does
interpreted as a
not.
murder. The other one was just a fight.
I mean, slitting someone's throat's normally a murder.
One
Most
does
of the
not
time.
allow evil to run free.
Yeah, or live at all.
I'm with you. I'm thinking that killing the cultists is just one step away from killing the demons in the street, and nobody's charging us with them.
Fiends.
Whatever.
It's an important distinction.
Demons or devils?
All right, so you go to the Blackstaff Tower, and you go in, and again, it's a different room, different colors, different decorations, and Vajra greets you, and she looks at you and says, "I understand you got into a little bit of trouble."
I understood that it was our job to protect this city. Why does no one else seem to recognize that?
Nobody else is who?
As
Well,
in the
first
city
of all-
watch is persecuting us for acquiring a nefarious artifact from nefarious parties, from hunting down fiend worshippers and cults from slaying fiends within the streets of the city.
They summon
What is the point of this badge if it means
shadows
nothing?
are in Waterdeep. There are shadows in Waterdeep. This upsets Sid greatly. He's kind of weepy about it at this point. He's had a rough day.
She tells you the badge is not a get out of jail free card. If you do something wrong, you can still be punished. You would have been punished more if it weren't for me stepping in.
Punished for what?
Oh, he angry. That's his angry voice. I heard that once when I snuck into his chambers and took his cookies.
What?
I took his cookies.
His dawn cookies?
Yes.
Was there or was there not destruction of property? Were you or were you not guilty of destruction of property?
Still talking about the roof?
I don't think we did the roof.
It's not wise to lie to the Blackstaff.
Sid was definitely not there for the roof.
Yeah, I was on the ground the whole time.
So you're speaking of an artifact. What artifact are you talking about?
We've informed you about the Stone of Galore.
You found the Stone of Galore.
Oh, we had it.
I thought the nature of Forest Grey was that they approached most problems in a brute force kind of way, causing collateral damage to property and infrastructure in their attempts to save as many lives as possible.
That does seem like the MO that I know about from my time in Waterdeep, which has been my whole life.
So where's the stone?
Take it.
By whom?
Who the fuck knows?
By someone within the guard.
Yeah, the guard took
No,
it.
we don't know that. This is the problem. We don't know.
The guard probably took it.
Oh,
The
we know
guard.
who we gave it to.
The guard may very well have taken it.
You gave it to somebody. Who'd you give it to?
Gave it to the captain.
Daggett.
Captain Staggett.
You know.
I heard he was murdered today.
Yes.
Yeah. Didn't go well for him.
He didn't have the stone.
Of course not.
After he was murdered, he didn't, yeah.
Who else is involved?
The
What do you-
magistrate, the inspectors that have been literally hounding us at every step of the way.
Who? What magistrate and what inspectors?
The magistrate persecuting our case.
I can assure you that magistrate is not crooked.
I would put him under a zone of truth spell and verify that before I just say that.
It's irrelevant.
And for all we know, the inspectors are actually just utterly bumbling because they don't know what else to do.
Either
Or-
the Xanathar or the Zentarum have access to the stone, which means they now have access to a ridiculous amount of money that they can use to fund campaigns against the masked lords. And the guard keeps getting in our way.
You're saying the Xanathar have the Stone of Galore?
One of them.
Also, we'd talk to her out of character. We'd talk to her about the Growlhuns. I think we had, because we got scolded for causing a ruckus at the manor. The Castellanters. The Castellanters are also involved.
The Castellaners.
Yes.
We flew a bearded devil escorting their carriage.
Asmodeus worshipping bastards.
You're here.
There have been rumors.
Oh, they're not rumors. I'll go
Shadows.
get a freaking demon head if
And
you
you-
want me to.
You gave the Stone of Galore to Captain Staggett, who was
Yeah,
murdered.
he seemed reputable.
I do know that the Castellanders employ a doppelganger as their butler.
Well, congratulations. You'd think that would be a crime.
No, that's racism.
Right? Your hatred of doppelgangers is a crime.
You
It's
ought
a
to
hate
hear
crime.
him about human children.
Yeah.
Don't get me started. I'm hunting down those 3 little urchins.
Oh yeah, child vengeance. That's sane.
Try to find that guy's name.
M War something or other.
What's that?
He name dropped one of Vajra's underlings.
Maloon War Dragon. Here we go. Willifert Crowell. He is Lord Castellander's valet and butler. He usually takes the form of a tiefling, an elderly tiefling.
He was the one we intercepted
Yeah.
when the stone was delivered by a trio of spine devils.
Uh-oh.
All of this is irrelevant. I already know where the trove is. If you have other forces, then you should apprehend the doppelganger and retrieve the stone. But we should intercept whatever forces are attempting to retrieve the trove.
If the doppelganger has the stone, he's delivered it to the Castellanters.
Well, if that's the case, and you search the Castellander's estate and you find the stone, then they're complicit in the murder of at least 2 guards and a sergeant. Not to mention the theft. And the chaos that has ensued throughout the city.
And the, what did the priest call it? Blasphemy?
Blasphemy.
Do Goliaths have blasphemy?
We have our own pantheon, and we also follow the same gods. My chief god is Tempest.
So you're saying that this, you know where the dragons are hidden. The
Yes.
horde. And you know how to enter.
Yes.
It's only but a matter of time before the Castellanters know as well.
So what is it you would like us to do?
I suggest you find the entrance and retrieve what's in as soon as you can.
We'll need something to transport that much gold.
Once you find the gold, you can send me a message and I'll send reinforcements to help retrieve it. Secure it and defend it, and we will come to retrieve the gold
You
and
have a
return
set
it
of
to the
sending
city.
stones.
I believe you guys have some parchment, right?
Got a paper airplane kind of thing.
Yeah, paper bird.
Yep, we've been sitting on that for a while.
Yeah, that's wildly unreliable.
Correct.
I do not have one right now. I can try to acquire one, but it will take some time.
Can I tell her where the entrance to the horde is?
If you want.
Yeah, I do that. Give us the reinforcements now and we'll go in force.
I can assign Maloon War Dragon to assist you. You can find him at the Yawning Portal.
Thank you.
He will be expecting you. I will send word.
With any measure of good fortune, the dragon horde will be back within the arms of the city tonight.
Yeah, and we have to fold sheets tomorrow, so we got to get this out of the way.
Yeah, you've got a sentence for the next 10 day. And she says, hold on a second. I will offer you assistance. I can't find this thing. Let me try to find it. Just lost it. All right. I will grant you each one common magic item.
Common
I'm
or
trying to find the
uncommon?
list. Uncommon. Yeah, let me see if this is what I'm looking for. I had a nice list, now I can't find it. Uncommon. All right, I'm going to put this link. See if you guys can click on that. You might have to filter that list to uncommon. Did it work?
No. No.
No,
Can
no, 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 no.
All right, hold on.
Can you pop it in Discord?
Yeah, I'm gonna try that. Does that work?
Yeah, and an uncommon item?
Uncommon.
Alright.
So you guys, it's late in the evening. You guys are gonna head back to the manor, and we're gonna call it a night here. Choose one uncommon magic item from the uncommon list. Or if you wanted a common, if you see something that's common, you can take that too instead. Uncommon or common. And let me know what it is, and I will put it on your character sheet for you.
Cool. Thanks,
So
man.
you could check that out this week, and just send me something in Discord. Post it either on the Waterdeep channel, or you can direct message me, and I will make sure it gets put on your character sheet for next time. But you're going back to the manor, and you're going to be taking a rest, sleep for the night.
Sweet.
Good
All right.
deal.
I require a battle axe.
Is there a battle axe on there?
I already have a magic axe. You know what's better than a magic axe? 2 magic axes.
Dual wield. I took the bracers of archery, and I was going to take the spider slippers.
I was debating winged boots, but
Those are
honestly,
cool.
extra spell slots are way better.
Someone get the +1 boomerang. For the love of God, someone get the +1 boomerang.
Caesar, can me and you do this now, or
What's that?
can me and you go through that list?
Yeah, you can go through it now. All right, stream. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for hanging in there. They refuse to give up.
Oh, you know, it'd be funny
We'll see you next week.
if the dragon